Coach Archer, just at the end of the game, you see your team slowly giving up points. You guys somehow come up with that blocked extra point. What are you feeling in that kind of just fast change of emotion and overall just a completely crazy ending to both the game and the season?
I just kind of believed in our kids, and I believed in our team, and we always talk about playing the next play. And Trey Meyer took that one to heart today. And that, I mean, it was just a heck of a football game to end the season. And it's one of those. It's too bad, it has to end because it's so back and forth. I'm sure everybody got their money's worth, but I'm just so proud of our kids and how they responded time and time again. That's a really good football team. Penn's a championship level program, and I thought our kids really played hard to the end, obviously, and played the next play. Just concentrated on things they control and played the next play.
Trey, on the extra point, how were you able to break through the line and get a hand in there?
It was just scheming. We've been working on this all season. Our coach preached about next play, and today we talked about it's all about us. And when I ran on the field, I was like, we have to get this. We have to get it. And I've been talking to Jeff all day. I said, Jeff, I got your back. We got your back. We got the offensive back all day. And it was just all came to fruition on that last play.
So Jeff, the team is down 21-7 early in the second quarter, and you proceed to lead the team on 4 touchdown drives from that point, plus the blocked punt. What is just the feeling just with the offensive momentum that you guys carried from the late first half into the early second half, where you guys reeled off 35 straight points?
Well, I mean, I just think we have some great players on our team, and when you get them the football, we're always in really good shape. Grant, had an unbelievable day in his last game at Cornell. You just think about the guys that went down the list. Shapiro came up with numerous huge catches. Number 14, time after time. Luke Hagee running the ball and catching out of the backfield was great, and our offensive line played well up front. We mixed matched some guys, and I think they all kind of got in and said, hey, got settled in and said, let's go. And they were pedal to the metal the whole time and just wanting more, and they did a great job up front. I just think, ultimately we talk about it all the time. It's about the people in our locker room, and ultimately, it's about the next play. We just kept focusing on the next play and making sure that the next one's going to be a good one. And unfortunately, the last one was probably the best one. So.
Jeff, first, 23 minutes of the game, getting a lot of pressure in your face. Took 3 or 4 sacks to me in the game. What do you think changed to help you score those 4 or 5 touchdowns?
I think it's just our execution. We talk about it all the time. We really focus on what we can do, and that just in all aspects of the game. Some of those are getting the ball a little earlier, and they're on me. And ultimately we fixed what we thought they were doing well against us, and we made some adjustments. Coach Haas did a great job, and ultimately, we made the adjustments that we can make, and really just focused on, hey, we're moving forward. Doesn't really matter what just happened. We just got to keep pressing and keep going, and ultimately worked out well.
Coach, can you kind of pinpoint anything that kind of mounted that Penn comeback? Did you guys maybe get on your heels or get too comfortable, you think?
No, maybe a little, but I would also give them a lot of credit. Very well coached, very good players, very good team, and I think that in the Ivy League in particular, when you play Penn, they're always going to come after you. No lead is safe, especially on their senior day. So maybe a little bit, but also I think a lot more Penn.
Jeff, what did you see on your final throw of the game that ended up leading to that Penn interception?
Well, we went for the naked. We had a guy open the flat, and I was getting my shoulders around, trying to throw it, and I kind of got hit in the back, and I was trying to get it over, and I hit, and I pushed it right at him, and he caught it, and obviously went and scored, and I'm walking up jogging out the field, and Hagee goes, hey, Jeff, 25, he looks at me, he goes, you're looking at this all wrong. We got a minute and 10 to go win it. And, I started smiling and said, hey, he's right. There's no other way we'd want to go than to go win it, except, Trey had different plans and went and blocked the kick. So, ultimately, it's the perspective that we have. We've got some great guys in the locker room, and that was really a great moment when Hagee just goes, you're looking at it wrong. We got a minute 10 to go win this thing. So, ultimately, we just have great guys, and it's fun to play with them, and it's sad it's the last time we go out there together, but it's a heck of a way to finish.
And what is it like to have this be your final game? 2 years ago here, you threw for over 540 yards and led the team to victory. And this time, to close out the season on a 2-game win streak, to close out Coach Archer's first season, what was it like to kind of end the season on this kind of major high note?
Well, it's unbelievable that everything you preach over a season and all comes to fruition, and really in the last 2 weeks in one game. You know, it's unbelievable that every time you're told something and this is how it's going to be, this is what we need to do to be successful. It kind of all happened today. You know what I mean? The guys on the side, no one's freaking out when they're coming back, and it's like, hey, we're just going to keep going, keep going. It ended up working out, and I think when we got on top of them, we really just focused on the next play and kind of our attitude. And really all year it's been that, and when it falls into place the right way and we execute like we did at points today, then it really shows up, And I'm thankful to kind of be in this situation in Coach Archer's first year and hopefully leave it a little bit better shape than we found it. And I know those guys in the locker room, especially the young guys, are really excited to get after it in the offseason for next year. And it's really just a great moment.
Trey, you guys just gave up 20 points, but you have a chance to win. What's your mindset going into that extra point?
Next play. So we're running on the field, and I'm talking to the guys like, we got to get it. And when we lined up, I don't know, the ball got snapped, and we just got it. Pretty much, we looked at the sideline, got the play call, and we've been working on this all year. Special teams is a big thing to us. We call it our black shirts, and we've been working on it all year, and it just all came into fruition, like we said.
Jeff, it seems like throughout the day you and Grant were able to get that bubble screen working. What did you see in Penn Stevens that made that such an effective play?
We had outnumbered a little bit, and they obviously, like everyone in the league, really respects that kid. He's a great player. I think he's one of the best, and I think he showed that throughout the year. The way they were playing him, they have to play him over the top because he's such a good